Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the Raw Event Center, and here's the man that could give you the raw report of what happened on Monday nights, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 1278 of the show. And this is the first day of spring, according to my calendar here. So most of the calendars say tomorrow, but it is the first day of spring today, according to my calendar. Hey, what do I know? It's the 19th of March, 2024, ladies and gentlemen, and 4:08 p.m. Sorry I had to do some videos late. I was kind of like a little exhausted. You know, getting back to work is something that, it's something that, it's something getting adjusted to and everything else. I'm going to talk about what happened last night on Monday Night Raw. As we know, we're now 18 days away from the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. In fact, it'll be 2 weeks from this coming Saturday. 2 weeks left. About 2 weeks from this Saturday left. Now, there's a rumor going around about Asuka. Before we get started, and everybody just let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a second here. So, anyways, let's see if I can find something about Asuka here. Usually on X Twitter, let's see if I can find something here. Oh, why is AJ Lee trending? Today's AJ Lee's birthday. Happy birthday to AJ Lee. Let's see if I can find anything about Asuka here. And let's see. 4 days ago. There's Kabuki Warriors. It seems okay. Just yeah. Let's see what the story is with Asuka. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anything. Let's see what the latest on Asuka is. I'm trying to find out. There's a rumor has it that she did hurt her knee, but they took her out for precaution, and somebody wrote that she may have knee surgery on her knee, I believe. But we don't know for sure what the story is with Asuka, so we'll find out. If Asuka doesn't get injured, the Kabuki Warriors may have to give up the belts again, which is really sad because I like the Kabuki Warriors. Well, you know what? Here's my scenario. You got Dakota Kai still, part of Damage Control. Damage Control can hold on to the titles and have it. And let's say Io Sky loses the title to Bayley at WrestleMania. Io Sky can fill in for Asuka. And Io Sky and Kairi. Why not? I mean, Kairi saying Io Sky as women's tag team champions, I'll take that, But, I know people want Asuka to have her WrestleMania moment. But I'll tell you one thing. I feel bad for Asuka, man, because I respect Asuka and I like Asuka. So, it's kind of, I'm kind of torn up here with that. But we'll find out what the actual status is of Asuka. We know Nikita Lyons, she says she's working on coming back October, possibly about Halloween Havoc. Interesting. Let's see what what aces up her sleeve she has. But let's talk about what happened on Raw last night. Jey Uso decided to kick off Raw to call out his older brother Jimmy Uso. Jimmy comes out with Solo Sikoa. I'm like, this ought to be interesting. The two little trash talk, and then they started fighting. And when they got Jey Uso down, Cody Rhodes did get involved, chasing them out. And then Becky Lynch yesterday afternoon, arrived at the arena in Raleigh. And then Adam Pearce was ripping Nick Aldis on the phone. Paul Heyman interrupts and say, hey, whatever my business dealing's going to do, it's going to throw everyone off guard. Adam Pearce already ticked off, in the ticked off mood. I don't blame Adam Pearce. And then instead of a tournament that SmackDown's been doing, they do a WrestleMania tag qualifier, DIY versus the Creed Brothers. And this is a battle to get their chance to make their first WrestleMania appearance. And DIY ended up winning after being 10 years in the WWE. DIY gets their first WrestleMania appearance at WrestleMania 40. And I'm sure Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are over the moon for that one. So, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day were talking to Andrade to try and make a pitch to him. And Damian Priest does address Andrade and says, we'll be watching you. And then he addresses DIY and Ricochet DIY. And then addresses Ricochet. He made a fool out of you in that gauntlet match. Dominic will take care of business. And then Kaden Carter and Katana Chance versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. And Katana Chance landed on her knee. I don't know what happened, but she hurt her knee. And, Candice LeRae took advantage of the situation, beat them. LeRae and Hartwell won the matchup, but it looks like Hartwell's got a little bit of a conscience. So, and a little bit of a conscience. So, that would be, but Candice LeRae just like, is she okay? Is she okay? And I'm like, oh boy. I think Candice LeRae's new attitude, I think she was sick and tired of losing, and she finally won. So, Cody Rhodes was addressing the crowd about Mania and The Rock, making fun of The Rock once again. I'll tell you, Cody Rhodes and The Rock, this feud, man, I'll tell you, it's really leveling up. I mean, The Rock's been leveling up. Cody Rhodes is going to have to level up with him. And I'll tell you one thing, if Cody Rhodes has any great chance of walking out with that Universal title, he's going to have to level up his game against not just The Rock, but against Roman Reigns. And believe me, that could happen. That has to happen, I should say. Cody Rhodes has to level up, man. He's got to level up more than ever before. But Paul Heyman interrupts Rhodes and they say, hey, listen, you come to SmackDown alone. You can talk to Roman Reigns and Rhodes. You have my word. I wouldn't trust Paul Heyman as far as I can throw him. Hall of Famer or not, the bloodline doesn't play like that, man. And I'll tell you what, if I were Roman Reigns and be smart, I'd talk to Cody Rhodes alone. But Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso was talking. Nia Jax did address Becky Lynch about her last woman standing match and plans on taking Becky Lynch's spot against Rhea Ripley if she beats Becky Lynch. But Jey Uso talked to Cody Rhodes and said, listen, I got you. You know how the bloodline works, man. I don't trust Paul Heyman. So there's that. Ricochet went one-on-one with Dominic Mysterio, and Ricochet ended up winning the matchup. And JD McDonough fights with Ricochet, and Ricochet chases them both out. Sami Zayn talks to Chad Gable, and Chad Gable says, I don't think you can beat Gunther. Then they had the contract signing, Gunther and Sami Zayn. And they both signed the contract, no fight, nothing. Imperium did not show up, no nothing. It's a decent contract signing up. Sami Zayn got into his face. Gunther was trash talking and smiling at the same time. You don't see that side of Gunther. He's trying to play mind games. Usually Gunther, when he first came in as Walter, he's like all the time. But now he's more smiling. He's more relaxed. Hey, I think when you're the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, you got to have some confidence, right? So, but Sami Zayn looks very serious. He's serious about wanting the Intercontinental title. So, hey, him and Kevin Owens were the ones that stopped the Usos' longest tag team title reign. I think Sami Zayn will make history again. Who knows? Then Austin Truth talks to DIY about the matchup, about the ladder match and all, and Indus Sher interrupts them and says, let's go, boys. And then they had the WrestleMania tag qualifier, the Austin Truth versus Indus Sher, Indus Sher looking for their first appearance at WrestleMania, while Awesome Truth is looking for another appearance. And, Awesome Truth ended up winning the matchup. So that means R-Truth's got to get his fear of height. Overcome his fear of heights. Acrophobia is fear of spiders. Arachnophobia. And all the phobias R-Truth has. And all this good stuff. I love R-Truth. And he was funny. Little Jimmy. On a live show, R-Truth took a fan side and says, I found little Jimmy, and he was holding up a sign, and Dominic tore it up. I was like, oh, boo. It was funny. Anyways, Sami Zayn did confront Gable on why Sami Zayn can't beat Gunther. He says, hey, Gunther's got the confidence, man, but he's playing mind games with you. If you don't get up to his level, if you don't get your mind right, he'll beat you. So like Chad Gable is giving Sami Zayn a little bit of advice. So, and then Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins did confront each other, talking trash about WrestleMania. And then Becky Lynch, who had an eventful week, visiting the White House, have a picture with the president, and addresses Mania, but she is addressing the last woman standing. Another WrestleMania 40 tag qualifier, the New Day versus the Alpha Academy team of Otis and Akira Tozawa. And the New Day ends up winning the matchup as well and will be advancing. So, two more teams. So, half of the field is complete so far. On the Raw side, you got Awesome Truth, the New Day, and you got the Judgment Day team of Finn Balor and Damian Priest. But SmackDown's got two teams that will be going. And there's a 16. Who is going to be the 6th team? Will it be a last chance qualifier tag team battle royal matchup? Will a mystery surprise team enter? Rumor has it the Hardys could. Hey, they pulled something like this in a 4 corners matchup. Was it a few WrestleManias ago? Let's see. I think it was WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 33, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Yeah, WrestleMania 33, if I do believe. I'm trying. I think it's this WrestleMania right here. Let's see, this one. Yeah, it was WrestleMania 33. Well, last time the Hardys made an appearance there, so made a surprise appearance at WrestleMania. Will that be the case this year again at WrestleMania 40? Who knows? So, as you know, and I forgot to say, the Usos are going to be fighting each other. It'll be the third brother versus brother team to fight. You know, Taker Kane don't count, but as far as real life brothers are concerned, you know, Brett and Owen, first ones to do it, WrestleMania 10, Brett and Owen Hart. The Hardys did it, WrestleMania 25, now WrestleMania 40. It'll be the Usos' turn. So just to let you know. So yeah, the New Day ended up winning. Now Liv Morgan was talking to Lynn while she was preparing for her matchup and said, you know what, go out there and kick Nia Jax's butt for me. And then, you know, and also Becky Lynch's book is coming out. I'm thinking about reserving a copy for it. I'm going to probably pre-order it. And then Seth Rollins talks to Rose and says, listen, you're by yourself. Listen, got you. And Seth Rollins understands, but he knows the bloodline. If anybody knows the bloodline, it's Seth Rollins. And last woman standing match, Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. These two went at it. I mean, they went at it. Nia Jax was, I'll tell you one thing. Nia Jax was really letting Becky have it. But in the end, Becky Lynch finally won the matchup by putting Nia Jax through the announce table to win the matchup. And then Rhea Ripley come out to confront Lynch. Now Becky Lynch can move on and confront Mommy. This is going to be the man versus Mommy. Like I said, her book's coming out, I believe, this coming Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I think. I think it's next week. Yeah, I got to order that book. I'm thinking I'll try doing it on Amazon or something like that because it seems like a good read. So, have the joy. I got all three of Mick Foley's books. I got the Rock's books. I got, let's see. Yeah, I got two of the Rock's books. I got Foley's books. I got Shawn Michaels' book and Diamond Dallas Page's book. So Becky Lynch can join them. So I'm really excited about it. Alrighty then. So this is all the time we have on the show. Tonight is NXT. Really excited about that. We'll be watching that. Then we Stand and Deliver is going to have something. Looks like Drew McIntyre had a picture with Carmelo Hayes. What is it? What is McIntyre up to now? This is going to be something else. So it'll be an interesting situation. Also, what's coming up next? So what's coming up next video, next episode? It will be none other than Trebek Tuesday, the first Trebek Tuesday of the spring of 2024. Really excited about it. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.